Seek the Risk. One Man's Journey into Non-Monogamy. A Memoir. Written by Adam. Narrated by Adam Darrow, with additional narration by Jane Darrow and Michael Darrow. Hi, this is Adam. Thanks for tuning in. A couple of things before we get started. The book is written in such a way that parts were going to be odd in the audiobook if you didn't know what was going on. So I'm going to give you a little explanation, as it's different when you see it on a page versus having it read to you. First are the excerpts from the blog that Jane started while we were together, as I slowly give the reader, or listener, some insight into Jane. These are throughout the book and are always prefaced with excerpt from Jane's blog, and then a reading of one of her blog posts or some small portion of one. Next, there are little excerpts from my journal that I had been keeping over the years. Those are prefaced with excerpt from Adam's journal, and are in some way relevant to the story, even though a few are from well before I met Jane, such as the one in the blizzard. You'll see. And finally, there are the theater scenes. Theater scenes, you ask? Yes, theater scenes. This is something I did which seemed to work well on the written page, but is hard to get across in audio without an explanation. For the pivotal conversations that took place between Jane and Adam, which is me, I wrote them in the text as theater scenes. The story naturally divided up into 3 acts, and since we were, and still are, theater junkies, I kind of leaned into Shakespeare's all the world's indeed a stage and we are merely players thing, and wrote out small scenes that Jane and Adam engage in. So, when in the middle of the reading, I break and say, Act 2, Scene whatever, and then give some stage direction of what you should be seeing, that's how you know you're now in theater. Think of it like going a level deeper into the experience, sort of like in the movie Inception, when they go into a dream within a dream. Yeah, it's exactly like that. And now, without further ado, let's get into it. Act 1. Chapter 1. Experience Hunting. Excerpt from Adam's journal. My feet settle gently on soft sand, and I'm standing on the bottom of the Caribbean Sea, 104 feet below the surface, outfitted only with a dive mask. I slowly open my eyes to see a blue-green world of pure wonder. The rope that I used to guide me to this spot hangs.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?